iffy. I always thought it'd be great to redo the Emperor's New Clothes. But then, so it's the end, and the Emperor's walking through the town, and everyone just sees that the Emperor has the biggest dick in the world. And then they kind of just all go home sad. And then the moral of the story is that, life really is unfair. There's no way to balance out anything. Anything you want to accomplish, it's not going to happen. Some people are rich, and you were born to die.
Yeah, dude. That would be a bummer. If Donald Trump had a big-ass dick, I would be mad.
Yeah. I hope he does. Just because it would be
funnier
for people. I hope Barron Trump has a really big dick.
He probably does.
He does, definitely.
He's a pretty big-sized boy.
I've imagined.
It's weird because you see him around adults, and he does look like a boy. He's like 10, but he's
huge.
He's like 5'11".
Yeah.
He's not 5'11".
And he's a handsome kid is the funny thing.
The other two boys I feel like aren't that big. I think Eric's maybe bigger, but Don Jr. is shorter than his dad.
Barron Trump's mom was China.
China, the wrestler, yeah.
She was their surrogate, but it was actually Trump fucked her.
Yeah, when he was on WWE.
Yeah, that's the only way he would take a stunner is if he got to fuck that sweet China pussy, that Joni Lawler clit, jerk off that
dead,
big old clit,
dude. Yeah. Isn't she?
Have a little respect.
Oh yeah, that's true. R.I.P.
Yeah, we're gonna get fired from Cumtown for you making that joke.
Shit,
dude, I can't. I think really now we've crossed the line
because of making fun of dead China.
Because of that. Yeah,
I didn't appreciate how she hit men with the low blow. That was a sexist move.
You could do that to a girl and it still hurts.
But it would hurt the way
I was doing it to women at the march this weekend. And
just pussy punching.
I was doing I was punching women in the pussy, and I was like, pussy power, punch.
Yeah.
And then they were like, it hurts also, even though we don't have balls.
Damn, really?
So then I just apologized, and they said it was okay. So
did you guys ever play that WWF No Mercy on N64?
Yeah.
When you did the low blow and it went ding.
Yeah, I remember that.
That was awesome, dude.
Yeah.
Every time you hit someone in the balls, it was like a little bell went off. It just made you want to hit him in the balls all the time.
Do you want to play that shit?
Yeah, hell yeah. Soda has it.
I have like a flash card for the N64.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I have every game.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, we could do that today, actually. If you just go, we buy an extra controller, I'll plug that shit in here.
Hell yeah, dude. I gotta go. Ben's still here, and I gotta hang out with him.
Yeah, I gotta go to the gym.
We'll do it, though.
At some point. Yeah.
We'll do it. Yeah, I fucking love that game. Also, I was thinking about, have you guys seen the Jake the Snake documentary?
No.
Dude, you know Jake the Snake has... The Snake-umentary? He has one of the worst lives of all time. He was just like a fucking, addict. I think his father raped his mother, and that's how he was born.
Hell yeah,
which
dude.
is
a very Bane backstory.
Yeah, and his dad was a professional wrestler that didn't love him. Anyway, the whole point, it's a good documentary, whatever.
Why wouldn't that be your backstory instead of he's a snake?
Yeah,
that's that other shit's so much better.
It really
Jake the bastard?
Yeah, Jake the rape product. That's a much cooler...
Also, I'm not sure if that's true. I think it is, but anyway, they were interviewing a bunch of wrestlers, and they interviewed Goldust, out of his makeup.
Goldust rules.
He's just some white trash guy that loves wrestling.
Dusty Rhodes.
Because no, it wasn't Dusty Rhodes.
Yeah, that's Goldust.
Dusty Rhodes is a fucking...
I'm just thinking
totally different
Dust.
guy. Yeah.
What's his real name?
Goldust?
Yeah.
I don't know. But anyway, but it's just so funny to think you're just some white trash guy who loves wrestling. All you want to do is be a wrestler, and he just gets the gay trans character. There's no way that's how you saw yourself.
He didn't get that, dude. I feel like he kind of created that character.
Yeah, but you just find it's like you're just finding a niche. You'll do anything.
Goldust was insanely progressive for its time.
I know, and especially in a time where every other wrestling character was like the black guy.
Is that progressive? I thought he was just like a hair metal guy.
No, he was gay as hell.
Yeah, he would be gay to the other guys.
His finishing move was being very gay.
And it would really antagonize the audience. It would antagonize the other wrestlers. People would just be losing their minds about.
Yeah, they were so mad.
I mean, he was a bad guy. He was a bad guy for being gay. But
he was a high heel.
He looks like Gold Violent J.
Yeah. What's his real name?
Dustin Runnels.
Dustin Reynolds, not Dustin Rhodes.
Because Dusty Rhodes is a completely different wrestler. Yeah. Legendary.
Yeah, he rules, man.
Yeah, Dusty Rhodes Jr. was one of his ring names.
Oh, okay.
Okay, it's the same dude.
But that's the thing. No, Dusty Rhodes. It's not the same dude.
Was an older guy.
Yeah. But that's the thing. You'll try any gimmick, and the one that stuck was just being gay and wearing face paint.
Oh, he's Dusty Rhodes' son.
Oh, he is?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He actually is his son?
Yeah.
Oh, damn.
That makes sense.
Dusty Rhodes is just like, just telling him to be a gay guy.
He's cool, dude. He was like a outer space
he's not gay.
trans woman.
I know he's not gay IRL. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, no, he had a woman that would like come out to like he had a
but he
girl
was
that would
clearly
come
gay.
out. Yeah, but he was also
Because
fucking
every
a hot
wrestler
girl.
was afraid
His under
that
the ring
he would
named
get fucked.
Goldust, where he teams with R-Truth. What's R-Truth?
I don't know.
It's a Reddit sub.
Yeah. That's what it sounds like.
I think that must be a new development. I don't know. I just remember Goldust being gay and it being funny that he was gay to me as a child, which probably sends the wrong message.
Well, yeah, but I guess maybe it was trying to say that gay is bad, but it was still
It
kind
definitely
of
was saying
insane
gay was
that
bad.
he was one of the most visible sort of queer characters of the 90s. It's true.
Goldust is a trailblazer.
He
He kind of
was.
stole some Bowie shit too. I mean, that's
He
what
totally stole Bowie's
all
whole
wrestling
shit.
does is steal shit from other things.
Of course. It's
Yeah,
not steal,
I
it's
never interpreted him as gay.
Really?
What?
Yeah.
Goldust?
Yeah,
He would
no.
like kiss guys and
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah,
And
but
it
I
would
didn't
get
think
people
it was.
ticked.
I thought
People
he
get
was
so
just-
mad.
I thought it was just weird.
And his finishing move was like putting your legs, spreading your legs open, and kicking you in the dick or touching your dick or something. I don't remember what it was, but it was
Powerful
like
move. I think it's effective. It's a good move.
But anyway, that's my wrestling take.
Yeah, I remember his rival was this guy Val Venus
Val Venus was
for
awesome.
a while, who I think was a former male porn star, and he used to come out.
Hello, ladies.
Hello, ladies.
Yeah.
He used to come out with a fucking towel
A
wrapped
towel.
around his around his
and he would
waist.
sexually take it off.
Yeah, and he'd
No,
Yeah.
the Goldust
It's
character
so
and Dustin
homoerotic.
Rhodes, the person, is not a homosexual. Rhodes was married to WWF star Terry Runnels during the 90s and had a
Ooh,
child
Terry?
named Dakota. Yeah.
Hell yeah,
Goldust,
dude.
the character, just plays mind games with wrestlers and
Yeah,
fans.
right, dude.
As told on WWE television.
Of
No, the
course.
Goldust
I'm not
character
saying he was
is not a
actually gay.
homosexual.
That's what they're saying, but he was clearly gay.
Yeah, he would use gay.
He was
he
gay.
Would use being
The mind games were pretending he was gonna fuck them.
Yeah,
that was the mind
of course.
games. Yeah. He was gay. Dusty Rhodes Jr. just doesn't want to admit he could only stick on to the WWF by being gay as hell. But Terry, that's a good pull. She was hot, dude.
She was like his ring girl. She would
Was
like
she?
she would accompany him. Yeah.
Damn, I beat off to so many WWE girls. There's that one pic of Stephanie McMahon where you can kind of see her tits through.
Did
like
you
a
ever
shirt.
did you ever hear Michael read that fanfic that he wrote about Sable having sex with what's that dude's name?
Vince McMahon?
The dude that did UFC with like the tattoo on his
Oh,
chest.
Brock Lesnar.
Brock Lesnar. Yeah.
No, that's awesome.
He wrote like this erotic story about them fucking each other.
Really?
Yeah, it's so funny.
Damn, we should ask him if we could read it.
Yeah.
Oh man, the wrestling girls were so. There was when it was still AOL.com, when you would still have to log in through AOL and the dial-up days. I got in trouble for emailing my friend a picture of Trish Stratus when you could see her nipples. I was and Pete, it was my fucking friend Pete who ratted on me. I emailed it to him. He printed it out, folded it, and put it under his pillow. And my dad was friends with his dad, and they just found it one day, and then he immediately ratted on me. And then my father fucking humiliated me for being a normal boy who beats off the big-tittied wrestling women. But
Dude, yeah. I remember Sable in 5th grade. It was the hottest
that
girl.
was big.
And then I looked at a picture of her recently. I was like, ugh. That's what we
Yeah,
were
well,
all
she showed her
into.
tits on that one paper.
Playboy.
I'm kind of hands off on this conversation. I didn't give this much of a shit about wrestling.
Really?
You never any.
No, I
fucking-
jacked off. We've established this. I fucking have just beaten off the porn. I didn't need to beat off.
You never beat off the wrestling girls?
No,
I never did either.
No, never.
What? I would go on a fucking specific site and find stills before videos. This is pre-video. I would find stills of them all being naked and whatever weird softcore porn shit they were exploited into before they got into wrestling.
Yeah,
And I would
which
beat off to
arguably porn or wrestling is a form of softcore
Sure.
pornography.
Sure. Yep, well, anyway, you guys missed out on beating off the wrestling girls. That's all I'll say about that.
Are comics still into WWE? Like
There's
adults?
some comics who are.
Yeah, that are still into it.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, and I think a lot, for the most part, it's like a put on. There was like, when the comic book thing got big.
I think it's like the new comic book thing.
When comic book shit got big a couple years ago, when everyone's like, well, I'm really into comic books, like zombies or bacon,
right.
or any of that other shit.
Yeah.
I remember talking to one or two people that are like, yeah, I just, I bought my first comics recently. It's like, no, don't do that.
You're starting at 30.
Don't fucking do that. And you know what? When I was growing up, I don't know a single fucking person that read comic books. Not a single fucking one of my friends read comic books, and we were in the market for it. We played video games. We were fucking losers, We would have been the people that read comic books, and none of us read comic books.
The only thing I read once was Eldest would buy the Simpsons comic books.
Yeah,
and I read 2 of those, and that stopped.
Yeah,
and the only reason we did that is because we love the Simpsons.
Right, exactly. Yeah. And then, but yeah, I don't know anyone that fucking read comic books, and now suddenly everyone I'm friends with in comedy grew up like, well, I'm a huge comic book head, can't get enough of comic books.
Right.
I guess it started with The Watchmen or something. But
yeah, I read The Watchmen in college.
No, I think it's all the movies, all the comic movies coming out.
Yeah.
No, there was something before the movies, though. There definitely was that movement where everyone trying to be, where being a nerd was cool again.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Being like a sexy guy who read comic books was what being a nerd was,
Yeah.
And I don't know.
Who's one? Like, name one. There is
what?
Sexy guy that reads comic books.
I don't fucking know, dude.
I don't know. Whatever. I don't even know why I asked that question. But yeah, I don't. So I guess that's the thing that people are into now. It's weird because I used to feel alienated hanging out with comics when they were all talking about comic books, and then it became WWE like 2 years ago.
Yeah. So I mean, that's just a small group though, and some people. I think that just means you grew up white trash. Honestly, like if you went like,
I like WCW.
No, but the wrestling is different because I know a lot of people that liked wrestling.
I liked it as a child. Yeah, for sure.
And I didn't because there was no network television wrestling show.
SmackDown, dude.
Yeah, SmackDown came later.
That's true. It came in middle school.
It debuted, like in 1998 or something.
Right.
Mm-hmm. And the
Raw was all on cable.
Yeah, wrestling was real popular. Like the height of that Stone Cold shit was probably like 96, 97.
So, I don't know. Yeah.
And whenever SmackDown came out, it was after that. I would watch it just so I could have the conversations with people, but at that point, nobody really gave a shit about wrestling.
Right, it was on the way out, for sure.
Yeah. I got into it with my dad during the Goldberg era because
he was a Jew who
got to hold
lose.
it down for our boy, dude. This guy with the tribal tattoo that wears black underpants that has he didn't really have much of a personality.
His whole personality was he didn't lose, and there's no reason why he didn't. He wasn't that good at wrestling.
And his move was the spear, which is just tackling someone. Yeah, it's like an NFL tackle.
It sucked. He sucked. WCW was tight though. The Wolfpack. Woo!
That was WC. Yeah.
Hell yeah, dude. I was in the Wolfpack. Fucking love that shit. The red one though.
Do you remember ECW? That was on TV.
That was cool.
That was like just guys running cheese graters across each other's faces.
Yeah.
I saw a funny clip someone sent me the other day of Bret the Hitman Hart fighting Yokozuna. Yokozuna was a Samoan guy from Hawaii playing a Japanese character.
Yeah.
As a kid, I didn't realize that Yokozuna just meant like heavyweight. Right. I didn't realize it. I thought it was there was one guy who was the best at sumo wrestling, and his name was Yokozuna.
That's what I thought too. Yeah.
And it blew my mind that Yokozuna wasn't also a sumo wrestler.
right.
What's crazy about sumo wrestling? There was a Czech guy. I think he was Czech a couple years back, who was like 190 pounds, very he's a strong guy, but compared to that, and he became like one of the best sumo wrestlers because he would just move out of the way.
Wow.
He was just super fucking fast.
And Japanese people were probably so mad at that.
Yeah,
They're like, no, you push.
Yeah. No, he just dominated.
Damn.
Yeah. So the moral of that story is that fat people aren't good at anything.
No, come on. It's
that even their one thing that they're supposed to be good at, sumo wrestling, they're bad
I'll
at.
sumo wrestle you and beat you, bitch.
No, you won't. You don't even know the rules.
You don't either.
You would eat all the sand. Somebody ate the rope.
Good.
Yeah.
Fat people don't eat anything. It has to be delicious. And then I'll eat a lot of it. I'm not just eating sand.
Yeah.
Unless there's maybe somebody dropped a chocolate eclair in the sand.
Yeah.
And there's a little bit of icing left.
I love that they wear diapers. And that or that rope, like the Yokozuna gets like a big rope he has to wear instead of the diaper.
Mm-hmm. Remember Rikishi? His move was just sitting on people's faces with his ass out.
Yeah. You're like, no.
No. He just wore a thong, and you can fucking you definitely got that guy's big fat ass all over your face. Goddamn.
Goldust is just coming in his pants furiously.
Yeah, dude. The reason I was banned from watching wrestling and why I stopped being a fan, because right at the height of that era, I gave my brother a Stone Cold Stunner, but I followed through and pulled his eye onto my knee, and he just had the biggest black eye. And then I remember I was like, just play it cool, dude. If mom and dad ask, just chill out. And he's like, should I go in my room? I was like, no. If you go in your room, it'll look like you're hiding. So our plan was he was just going to sit on the couch with a pillow over his eye. And then my mom was just like, immediately walks in, like, why is there a pillow on your eye? And he's like, no reason. And then she pulls it off. He's just got this giant black eye. She's like, no more wrestling. And she was like, that was it.
And then did you slam your mom's head through the table?
Yeah, then I rock bottomed that fucking bitch. Then I climbed up top on a fucking 20-foot ladder. And
one of my favorite movie-going experiences is me and my friend Jordan went to see the Marine, the opening night.
Yeah, John Cena.
Yeah, and me and him were just high as shit outside the theater, and there was like a 27-year-old mom with her son there. No. Yeah, she was like just some hot, like trashy single mom.
Right.
And she was like, "Woo, yeah, y'all going to see my boy Cena? Like, we're gonna go see Cena." And we're like, yeah. It's sad behind it. She's bringing her son to a midnight showing.
Jesus Christ.
The Marine.
That kid probably has a very good life right now.
I mean, she seemed like a good mom. It actually touched me in a way.
Wasn't John Cena's character that he was like hip hop?
At first it was, but then he became so popular that he just
that
became
video.
But he wears jean shorts.
That video of John Cena announcing to the crowd that Osama bin Laden's been killed is so fucking funny.
It's awesome.
Yeah.
What an American hero.
Yeah.
Oh fuck! I just remembered a funny wrestling memory. Me and my brothers went to a autograph signing of the Hardy Brothers and Trish Stratus at East Point Mall in Dundalk. It was just like so much white trash waiting to just fucking. She was so miserable.
I went to like the DC like Auto Expo or something, like a car show when I was like 5 or 6 or something with my dad, and I met like Turbo and Laser from American Gladiators.
Hell yeah.
And
I forgot about American Gladiators.
I had signed pictures of them, and I kept them underneath my bicycle seat, all like folded up, all shitty, because I thought they were worth like millions of dollars. Like, I don't want anyone to steal my autographed pictures of Turbo from American Gladiators.